What up, Hyper Change? Welcome to another episode. My Tesla parking itself right here. Getting ready to road trip down to Battery Investor Day here, all the way from Seattle down to Tesla just parked itself. How awesome was that? But ready to go all the way down to San Francisco, or the Fremont factory in California, where this hypership was born, for Battery Investor Day. My first road trip since getting the car. I'm so excited. I'm going to be going, stopping tonight in Eugene. We're going to see what all the hype is about. The car's electric. Can it go all the way? You can see right now it's already telling me to basically, I'm going to have to go to Centralia for the first stop. That's a SuperCharger, Centralia, Washington. Never really heard of it. It said it's going to take me, or I guess I'm going to have to charge there for 40 minutes is what it's saying. And I'm going to get there with 12% battery at about 2:37 p.m. It says I'm about to arrive in Eugene about 6:14. 286 miles, 5 hours and 11 minutes. So I'm at 47% range. I feel like that's cutting it a little too close. They want me to go all the way to Centralia. I'm only going to get there with 11%, right? I'm getting range. Should I be getting range? I don't know. I'm going to Google, see if there's one closer. All right, found one closer. Going to Tumwater, Washington, which is only 70 miles away instead of 86 miles away. I'm supposed to get there with like 18% or something battery instead of 11%. Feeling way better about that. Got a little cushion. So, see you in Tumwater. I mean, this is incredible. It's driving itself. This is incredible. It's been changing its lane. Should we do it? I am not touching it. It just changed lanes. Made it. I'm here in Tumwater. Took me like 10 tries to park the car correctly. Went around the wrong way in the parking lot. Kind of caused a disaster, but I'm here. Made it. Actually got, one second. Pretty pumped right now. So check this out. So I still have 20% charge. But remember, when I left, it projected I was going to get here with 17. So I ended up with 20. I don't know. Pretty pumped because I feel like I was driving on chill mode for the most of the time. Autopilot maybe 40 to 50% of the way. I was honestly just scared to use it until it was chill, but it worked so well. Like, I've been using it on the city streets just in Seattle normally, but on the highway, autopilot, that's really what it's built for. It is just so smooth. I mean, it made road tripping so easy. I was like, is this really what it takes to do the electric, like, you know, adopting the next generation technology? Is it really that much of a struggle? Not at all. Like, I'm the fastest car on the road, zipping if I needed to pass a truck. It was so convenient to have that just speed. Even on chill mode, I felt like I was the fastest car on the road. I was doing a bunch of the robo lane changing. I don't think I had navigate on autopilot on, so it wasn't actually overtaking anybody. Wow. I love this car. The best road trip I've ever done. Not a road tripping driving guy, but wow. Okay, we're supercharging. I plugged it in. I ran in to go pee. I'm already back like 2 minutes later, and we're at 37%. Hold on, let me show you all this. So we're at 38% right now. Already better than 37, only 30 minutes remaining. I have it set to 90, which I know you guys are all going to freak out about because that's too high. It's supposed to be 80 to take care of your battery, but I'm going a super long way. Or I guess there's another supercharger in Portland. So you're right. All those people who've been annoying me, you win. Let me figure out how to do this. Oh, set limit. I got to click this first. This is pretty up. So it still says trip. I wasn't even maxing it out to trip. So I kind of wish that they had a done. By the time you are all watching this, Battery Day will come out. So who knows what'll been announced. Ooh, this Tesla's parking next to me. Might make a new friend. Everyone at the SuperCharger has been so friendly though. Like, I already met someone that was just super friendly. That was like, oh, is that the new Y? Like, look, the wrap looks so good. So the PPF, shout out to Brett at midnight, already getting some compliments. I'm going to go have a McDonald's for lunch. I guess I should be feeling guilty about that. High fossil fuel emission lunch, but they don't really have any good sustainable options. They got a good cheeseburger. Like, okay, so Tesla actually did say that one time they're going to launch like this supercharger station that would have like, but I wanted to just show you this really quick. Wow, we're charging it over 400 miles an hour, 112 I didn't even realize, I was probably doing this the whole time. I didn't realize it shows you this. This is so sick. Showing me how many miles per hour I'm charging. So really good rate here at middle, 400 to 500. Tumwater crushing it. All right, what I was saying about the Tesla burger joint. So apparently there's this SuperCharger concept in LA or something where they're going to have people are going to have roller skates and drive like an old retro style burger drive-in where people have the roller skates. They bring out the burgers. I'm not making any sense right now, but retro diner style, like on rollerblades, people come out and give you burgers. That would be like a super dope way to get a more sustainable burger than McDonald's, or a better burger than McDonald's at the SuperCharger, because people love, you know, you got to have a snack, got to fill up, haven't had lunch yet. I'm hungry from, you know, letting the car drive on autopilot all day. And so, you know, I think they should team up with Impossible Foods to launch the sustainable, you know, slider, the sustainable Tesla SuperCharger slider. How dope. I'm already, look, man, I'm so pumped. All right. Anyway, I just feel like, right? Like, that would be pretty sick. So now I want to test how this is going to route me, because I just charged it to about 86%. I don't even know what I had it set to because it was still charging at 86. I guess now it's at 87. It's not plugged in. You guys saw that, right? I had no idea what. Anyway, thanks, Elon. So Centralia, it still wants us to stop at Centralia and then go all the way to Eugene. I don't want to do that. I think there's another charger in like Portland. So why don't I just go all the way to Portland and then charge? I don't know, because I feel like getting to Eugene on 10%, and then I'm going to just stop in an hour, in like 10 minutes. Man, it keeps wanting me to go to Centralia. I don't want to go to Centralia. All right, what do I do? Find a SuperCharger on the map, honestly. All right, let's cancel this. Zoom out, so we're there. See, it has the SuperCharger on the map, so I could just find one. It wants me to charge there, but I just charge. It's like, let's use a little juice and then charge. And I kind of want to check out other stuff. So this is Woodburn, 124 miles away. That looks perfect, right? Tagaard. Tigard. Tagar. I don't know. That doesn't look like... I'm not getting good vibes. All right. We are going to go... Woodburn. Let's do Woodburn. But yo, by the way, the David Blaine on Joe Rogan has been fire. Let's do that. Calculating. Also, I didn't pay, I don't think, for this charge. I still have 11,000 miles, so we'll see if that... Ooh, so I'm going to get there with 32. Perfect. Perfect. Ooh, look at all that. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. There you have it, folks. We are going to go for a 2 hour and a... Oh, whoops. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, that'll make it so it navigates on autopilot for me. Dope. Okay, I'm not advanced enough for that. So 2 hours and 11 minutes, 136 miles, 5 minutes, 5:32 p.m. We're going to arrive there. Tumwater, Washington SuperCharger spot review. I'm going to go with a solid 4 out of 5 stars for Tumwater here. I mean, you've got McDonald's right here. They've got a nice McDonald's, which is part affiliated with the Pilot, I guess, rest stop, which does have a Cinnabon pop-up as well as a Subway in there. Decently sized bathrooms, urinal walls in between the urinals at the bathrooms for bros like myself that are a little pee shy sometimes. That goes a long way. So I'm going to give this a, 4 out of 5 stars. It looks awesome. The view's not great. There's a lot of really big pickup trucks that like fuel up, and I had like a miscommunication where I almost like went the wrong way. It was like that guy in the Tesla trying to get to the SuperCharger going the wrong way in the parking lot with all the pickup trucks, being like, bruh, like, you don't want to be that guy. Anyway, so I was that guy. So -1 star for that. But other than that, I'm going to go for 4 out of 5 stars. Tumwater, I mean, I got my cheeseburger. It was really fast. I don't know if it's V2 or V3. I haven't figured out how to know that yet. I'm going to, stay tuned. These will get better. But I'm a fan. I've got to say I'm a fan. Yeah, I think it's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. You could Google it, but it's got like 8 or 9 stalls. Not busy. At least the Tesla part of this is not busy. The rest stop's busy. Really close, right off the highway. I'm gonna go with 4 out of 5 stars. Solid experience here at Tumwater. Anyway, my name's Gally, and that was your SuperCharger spot review. Made it to Woodburn, Oregon. Had some soul-crushing traffic in Portland, so it's 6:30 right now. I'm like hours late to where I'm supposed to be. Debacle. But now I'm going to charge up here. 8% left. Pretty pumped about that. Now let's open the charge port of the Hypership. Sick. Let's do it. Ooh. Debacle. Debacle. This is the second time where you gotta park like really close to it, otherwise you won't be able to plug in, so I gotta repark. Okay, try number 2. Just reparked. Still not that much slack, but was driving, it showed me it was preconditioning the battery to optimize for faster charging, which is pretty dope. Still have it set to like 90, I guess there, which is still, for my haters, look at that, still not in trip zone, still in daily zone. So now this is one of my favorite parts. It shows how fast we're charging. We're still in the 400-mile range here. Awesome, already at 29%. Now I'm gonna, get a snack, go to the bathroom, do my thing, call Mark, tell him how late I am. We'll be back. Whoops. Charged up, almost done at about 63% right now. Says we're gonna make it to Mark Frohmeyer's house in Eugene with 30% juice. So I'm gonna give it 31% now and at 64. So I'm giving it a little more time to charge. And then I am off to the races to the final stop for the night, Eugene. Man, the superchargers are so quick. Like I was at 28, I've been here for like 10 minutes, like ran out to use the bathroom, I'm back. It's already went from 28% to 64%. Although it's both times I've gone to the supercharger, I'm driving around the parking lot for 10 minutes. Like, where is this thing? But I found it. What up, Hyperchange? All right, I made it to Eugene. I'm here. It's like 8:13. I made it with 31% right on the dot, driving on autopilot at night, which was actually super impressive. Predicted that I would be right at 31% charge. About to plug in with this adapter thingy into his plug, see how much juice I get overnight. Then we'll hit the road to SF tomorrow. Anyway, see y'all.
So you know what you're delivering. Oh. They're seriously delicious. If you like blueberries.
Or frozen.
No.
I just brushed my teeth and they're still good.
Look at that. We're gonna just bugs. Love it. Photos.
Been charging up today on this plug that Mark has, which I'd use my adapter for. Started at 37 or 31%. Actually said it was a super slow charge. but even so, still have gotten it up to 48%. So now I'm gonna go to the Springfield, Oregon SuperCharger. Is right there. And then, yeah, charge up.
Any telescoping pole for like a painted pole, and you go up 72 inches away, and then I have a full screen down here, and you can get really low shots, you know, sweeping across like that, and then all the way around.
So we're gonna use that to get shots. Oh shit, I almost forgot these. Disaster.
Delicious. Can we charge this?
No.
Oh, this is SuperCharger?
High capacity DC fast charge.
If I forget to charge it?
Ooh, someone left it on the ground.
This is a combo.
SuperCharger's wet.
Oh no, I don't have that.
If it could be wet, is that risky?
I'm sure it's fine.
Wow, this is a big, brave new experience. I'm gonna dry it off. Got it. You're like, Gally, that's the dopest small backpack I've ever seen.
That is.
I know.
That is a dope.
And it's only gonna get better once you see what's inside.
All right, what do we got?
Samples of hyperchange pins.
Dude,
Shout out
what?
Daya. Got. So this one, some are better than others, but this is like a 3D one. This one has a pink and then purple inside. This is this. These are all samples of potential pins. This one is a green hyper guap glow in the dark.
Dude, that's
Dude,
money.
so are you
Literally
gonna want
money.
one?
I would love one. Yes, I'll wear that pin with pride.
So, how about, ooh, this one looks pretty good.
That looks money.
Silver, some Arcimoto silver. Look at that.
Done.
Woo!
All right.
So yeah, I got these as like party favors.
It's like you're going to Burning Man.
It's like I'm
You know,
going
you
to,
should-
yeah.
Oh, look at this pin.
It's the Burning Man
I
of
love
Tesla.
it.
Tesla Burning Man. Wow, look at the hyper shit. Charging.
Solid.
Chill, real chill vibes at Holiday Inn Express. Look at how beautiful this charging spot is.
We can get that Ford tested.
I almost thought it was a Model 3. The black was so slimming. So, SuperCharging here. And I convinced Mark to let me take this for a ride. The Cameo, looking pretty sick, outfitted for high budget cinematography, most artisanal filmmaking device. Hollywood, get on alert.
It's an artisanal electronical vehicle.
This artisanal electronic vehicle, handcrafted in Eugene.
Truly.
Wow. Just built with love, every Arcimoto. So artisanal. What I'm gonna say is this is my first time being at the Eugene SuperCharger on a Monday morning, but great vibes.
How many stars?
Dude,
Is anyone getting 5?
you're right. Honestly, great time for an impromptu SuperCharger review. 5 out of 5 stars.
5 out of 5 stars.
Actually, no, this is 4 out of 5 stars. Springfield, Oregon SuperCharger. because as you can see, we've got beautiful scenery, super chill vibes, drone friendly, beautiful charging going on. Got the Arcimoto here, Arcimoto factory on the road, friendly stop-in from Mark. But what are we missing here?
Amenities. There are
Food.
some amenities missing.
If you want to go to the bathroom, it looks like you're finding a tree.
I think you take a hike out to the main road, so you get a little walking. This one has exercise built into this supercharging station.
Wow.
Which is good, right? Stretch the legs, some amenities on the road. I don't know. If you could give 4.5, but
All right,
hey,
should I bump it up
you're
to
the reviewer.
4.5?
You're the reviewer.
All right, might be a 4.5. So this is it, folks. The Eugene. Or is it Springfield or Eugene? Are they the same town?
Eugene, Springfield area.
Okay. The Eugene, Springfield metropolitan area supercharger review. 4.25 out of 5 stars.
Done.
Got sidetracked, but I'm back. The Cameo Arcimoto. Oh, there it is.
That trigger.
Pick. Bam. No seat belts. Wow. All right. Perfect. They have, it's such a strong phone grip. Feels like Joe Rogan's holding on to this.
You pee. Yeah, hit that.
Oh, it doesn't have no backup camera. So 80% left, just unplugged here at Eugene, Springfield metropolitan area supercharger. Stay tuned for that supercharger review.
Take it easy, man.
Says I should get there with about 24%. Check that out. I stopped before I got to Grants Pass because, you know, gotta have breakfast. So I got a morning bun from Starbucks. They were sold out of the Impossible sandwich, which I keep meaning to make a video about the Impossible breakfast sandwich because from Starbucks, it is so Impossible sausage and cheese, so good. Anyway, they were sold out of that. It's actually crazy. This location of Starbucks right here. I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and get B-roll. Anyway, so that location of Starbucks, they were telling me they have 25 of those per day and they sell out. It's like 10:55 on a Monday morning. They've already sold out of the freaking, so bummed. Anyway, life goes on. Got a morning bun, toasted, got a little Evolution fresh juice, plastic. I know I'm beefing too, but otherwise you don't get juice. And I wanted this cold pressed juice, organic mango, pineapple, apple, acerola. Acrola? I don't know what that is. Anyway, pumped to try this. Evolution Fresh. Wanted to bring this up because Evolution Fresh was actually a juice company that Starbucks bought. And we were like, oh, they're going to get in the juice business, which I thought was a genius move and still kind of could be in theory. But they never really did anything with it other than have these cold pressed juices in the stores. So we'll see how good that is. Oh, I went on autopilot like basically the entire way down from Eugene here. It was like an hour or something. And it was like, wow, I love autopilot. Anyway, maybe there'll be another Starbucks in Grants Pass with the sausage sandwich. Just thought of that. Didn't want to leave y'all hanging. The juice is fire. The acerola makes all the difference. Juice feeling so healthy after that sip. All right. Made it to Grants Pass. I'm here with 18%. So pretty awesome. Not too much going on the drive. I did think it was very interesting to notice going down massive hills. I noticed this bar here that I'll show you on the thing. was actually recharging. So I could see when the regen is happening. And it was very interesting to sort of, I was having it on autopilot, and then I would toggle like the speed down the hill, and I would see it capture more of the regen. And then when I sped up, I would see it like let off the regen and hit the speed as it recalibrated to 60. Just really interesting to see how that all worked. Then of course, when I'm going up the hill, that bar is black and showing that it's basically consuming energy. So I didn't realize how much like the regen was actually adding to the battery. 18%, then it like went back up to 20%, and I was like, whoa, or I think it went 19 to 21% as I was going down the hill. So pretty cool, fun fact. One thing I think is interesting is this screen is sort of like this touch screen, like back here, it's pretty hot, honestly. Or it feels like it's too hot, like I should be worried, but I don't know if I'm just tripping. But 18%, we're here at Grants Pass. Woo. Oh my God. Oh my God, folks. I love In-N-Out. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta go to In-N-Out. All right. Okie dokie, had an amazing In-N-Out. I love In-N-Out, guilty pleasure. It was 15 minutes left, but I'm already 84. Feel like it's good to just start the trip. Man, it's hot in here, but I don't want to open the door because we got that filter on. Super smoky outside. I gotta say, I've noticed how clean the air is in the cabin. It's amazing. I want to make sure I don't have any cheeseburger on me. Anyway, it was so, yeah, it's awesome. It says I'm gonna have -1% when I hit the Corning, right? Like, that's not good. So I'm gonna go cancel and go to another SuperCharger. It's kind of stressing me out that it does that. Like, I feel like maybe I'm just not comfortable with it, but it makes me go too far. Like, I like being way safer. I'd rather stop, you know, Mount Shasta. How far is this? 94 miles. Like, that seems perfect, you know? Is that on I-5 though? I'm trying to stay on I-5, so yes. I think these ones are the ones that are in range, and the ones that aren't in range are kind of faded. That's pretty cool. So I'm just gonna go there, top off there, and I like stopping every hour and a half. That's nice. So it's gonna say, let's see how long it says, what it says, Mount Shasta, hour and 54. I'll get there with 33% at 85 now. So bam, let's do it. See y'all at Mount Shasta. What up, Hyperchange? Mount Shasta SuperCharger charging up here at 83%. About to head off. Don't know, apparently some friends have had me for a dinner in Palo Alto, but my Airbnb is in Santa Clara, so if I go to Palo Alto, then I'm routing through San Francisco. I don't know if I want to do that. It seems like a mess. Otherwise, if I go to Santa Clara, San Jose, where the Airbnb is, I could go like the other way around California, split the bay. Anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what to do, and so let's just switch to the screen. So I don't want to route because I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I want to see how late I'm going to be. So I'm going to figure out, I guess I'm just going to go along the way. It's all the same way. The question is, should I stop at this SuperCharger, Red Bluff, 78? I think I can make it way further than that because I got like a full tank. 95 Corning. I don't know. Which one of these are better? Should I go Savage and go all the way to Williams? 100? No, it's way too far. All right, I'm going to go to Corning. Yeah, so I'm at 84. So let's click that. This is so easy, by the way. Like, I'm having a blast road tripping. Let's see where I'm at now. Corning, 52. Okay, looks like I'm gonna get there with a lot of juice. All right, let's do this. See you on Corning. Made it to wherever I am here. Corning. Woo! So I made it here and I got 47% left. I'm gonna get some more juice. I'm still like probably 4 or 5 hours away. Still probably have one SuperCharger stop before I commit to going to San Francisco. We'll see where I stop, not sure. Anyway, about to go get some juice. Crazy. So found this, which is looking a little different. Maybe this is like V3 or something. I don't know. We got some stats there. Ooh, yeah. Woo. I'm exhausted. Car's been driving itself. I gotta babysit it. No, but seriously, Autopilot has been incredible this road trip. I feel like I say that every stop, but seriously. But also at the same time, road tripping is tiring. I'm planning like a 9-hour trip, so like a solid 3 hours out. So grinding. I personally probably took what a lot of first-time Tesla owners do and are like super self-conscious about the range or range anxiety, as some say. And so I've been not ignoring Tesla's routing and basically just going SuperCharger one by one. Like every 2 hours, 2.5 hours, I stop. I go to the bathroom, I get a little drink, like maybe a little snack. Like actually works out super well. I honestly have felt rushed, frankly, by the SuperChargers. So like, I feel like it's basically exactly like road tripping in a gas car. Maybe you wait a little bit longer at the chill spots. I kind of like to chill a little longer. So if you're forcing it, if you're gunning it, if you have to be somewhere faster, like could I have done this, you know, Eugene to Santa Clara in like 9 hours on the dot if it was a gas car? Sure. And now it's going to take me like 9.5 in the Tesla if I raced for it. So you're not giving up much there. I feel like Seattle all the way down to like San Jose or Santa Clara in 2 days is like pretty solid road trip. Like if I can crank that out, I can go anywhere in the country. No problem. So honestly, a life-changing product. I know that it's lame and it's, you know, of course I'm going to say that because I'm obsessed with Tesla, but seriously, like now I'm already hyping up. I'm planning on visiting all my friends that live around Seattle that I was never able to visit. I can go camping. I can chill in my car. Like Tesla truly sells freedom. You might say that I'm biased and I'm a shareholder and of course you're going to love it, Gally, but seriously, like this has crushed my expectations. Like I'm in the car, the fires are raging, you know, everything's going down. I'm getting where I need to go, you know, on time. The air I'm breathing in here is super clean because this has an amazing filter. It drove itself. I've been just jamming out to Joe Rogan, getting the hang of like the joystick driving. I love that. Like you're on autopilot and I'm not using Navigate on autopilot yet. I'm just using autopilot doing the robo lane change with the down arrow, but I cruise up and down with the little dash. It feels like a video game. It's a way more, it's like you're operating a spaceship. This is a new way to drive and it is so fun. Like I love doing the little dash thing because it's like, you know, I want to pass a truck or like there'll be a straightaway where I know the car can handle going way faster and, you know, and I want to pass somebody. And so bam, I get into that lane, crank it up, pass them, crank it down. Like it was way easier, way less stressful than a normal lane change would have been. And honestly kind of fun and just way easier. And it was like the car did 95% of the work, but I still had control and was architecting and masterminding this drive. And so it's just, I don't know if I've been allowed to like check my phone, if that makes sense, or like record. I've recorded some videos. I'm going to throw them in this video. I think now I'm actually going to stop. Actually, now that I think about it, I should definitely not be recording videos while it's on autopilot. So I do not recommend you do that, but I already recorded them, so I think I'm going to put them in the video, but I'm not going to do that anymore. You know, it's an amazingly powerful piece of technology. It blows my mind that it's going to keep getting better. I have like 3 software updates I haven't done. I know all you like Tesla OCD people are like, bro, you have your software update. How are you on my software update behind? Believe it or not, the car still works despite me having been behind on a software update. Let's do some navigation. So I'm navigating to my Airbnb. I might have to block this out. It says only an hour and 37 minutes. Oh, 3 hours. That makes sense. I hit an hour to the SuperCharger. So I'm going to get here with 21%. That's about as comfortable as I want to push it. So maybe I'll wait here till we hit like, yeah, 69, go a little bit higher, and then we'll be chilling. We'll hit Vacaville. I like that name. But getting a little hungry. 5:11. I don't know. I'm feeling like a burrito. I feel like Callie's gonna step up and deliver an awesome burrito. I'll keep y'all posted on that. We're here going there. Wait, is that right? Oh, that's the SuperCharger. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna call up Jay Filchi and because he's in Sacramento, and then he's gonna meet me at our Airbnb there. See y'all soon. Whoops. Was gonna do a photo shoot. Notice my frunk is open. Uh-oh. I've actually been having trouble closing the front, so I'm gonna do it. Let me know if I'm doing it right. See, like I pressed it, but like that doesn't look closed, right? Or is it? I don't know. Wait, I'm gonna read. Got it. Wow, that looks crispy. Look at the sun. Very eerie, smoky vibes. Off to Vacaville. 6:53, sunset o'clock. Beautiful, beautiful vibes here. Outlet Mall. If I had time to do shopping, this would be a dope place. 23%, about to plug in. I feel like I gotta repark. Okay, beeped. I guess I'll stop there. Love that. You just put in one button, chills it. Let's see what's good. Oops, forgot to open the charge port. A little better. We're charging. Let me see if it's... Did I sponge? Is that crispier? I don't know. It's getting a little dark out. Anyway, that's it. 23%, 40 minutes. Oh, actually, so one thing I thought was super funny is, if you may have noticed, I'm at like 23% when I got here. I think it was supposed to be like 37%, or I don't know. I'll forget. I'll look back at the footage, but I burned way more battery than expected. Not unexpectedly, because I was basically just flooring it and going super fast. It was like the speed limit was 70. I was going like 84. There was no one on the roads and it was perfectly straight. Or maybe like 80 I was going, or 78. Well, let's just call it 70. And then, so I was going, you know, above optimal efficiency speed, above, let's just call it above the speed that the system thought I would be going on that road. And therefore, I used more charge than the system anticipated, because I'm learning actually a pretty material difference there from that. You know, you start bumping up, you know, 80s in the miles per hour range, then you're going to get a lot, your efficiency is definitely going to get hit. And you're going to burn more range essentially, and burn your battery quicker. So I don't know what that sweet spot of freeway speed is, probably the lowest possible, honestly, but definitely not in the 80s. Like I would say I noticed a serious, like, sort of fall off in the efficiency when I went from, like, you know, mid 60s to mid 70s. Like I was pretty much in line with what Tesla was saying. But then once I get, you know, mid 70s to mid 80s, then I started to really decrease in the range. That's my theory. That's what I'm working on so far. But honestly, love it. Like I knew I was doing that. You know what I mean? I just wanted to get here faster, and I was like, I have plenty of juice. I'll just chill at the charger more and it'll be fine. You know, so I made that decision. So it's very different than operating a gas car. I actually like it way more, especially once you're someone who's tech savvy. It's like, got the iPad, you plug in where you want to go. Like it's all kind of this system. And once you figure out the system, you're like, this is actually way easier and better than normal road tripping. So that's my review so far. I mean, maybe it's because I'm on a really good route from Seattle to San Francisco. Like the whole drive I'm doing is like, there's a ton of superchargers, West Coast, really high density population of Teslas. So they've just really built out this route well. Ooh, look at that Tesla sign. We're charging at 453, 454 miles per hour, like super quick. I walk around and get some steps in. Okay. So I picked the restaurant with the highest rating at both my supercharger spots when I was hungry. It's not my fault we're looking at In-N-Out both times. Even reinforcing my idea that I think In-N-Out should collab. Now I'm even thinking that In-N-Out, Tesla, Impossible Foods collab. Wow, that would have so much potential. Impossible Foods at the burger, you know, In-N-Out, Tesla. I don't know. I think supercharger food, coffee, chilling, huge opportunity. Troopa, that's definitely Julian's car right there. Wow, I mean, squad goals. Also, for my In-N-Out haters, you can't beat this. A double with onion, that's $4.60 with tax is what I paid. for basically a whole meal. I mean, it's got lettuce, tomatoes, cheese, and I mean, it's like a snack, but I mean, that's pretty affordable. And they always have bathrooms. So In-N-Out's my move. I'm loving it. And yeah, it's just take credit card. Loving it. This is one of my favorite features, that it automatically knows it's night mode. And so it turned to night mode. Now we're charging a little slower, 160. But I'm chilling. 7. I think it's because Julian plugged in. He was trying to tell me some theory about if we park next to each other, we're going to charge slower. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Hour and 26. Dope. I think I can make it all the way. Wow, that's dope. And it says I'm gonna be at 32% when I get there. Hell yeah. And so I'm gonna let this juice up probably to like 80, go, still have 40% when I hit my Airbnb. Life is gonna be good. See y'all soon. Jay Filchi in the wild, spotted. First time I've seen him since his Tesla. Bro. What's up, dog?
How was the drive?
Sick, bro. How was your drive? Dude.
Easy.
Must feel pretty good to be the second dopest Tesla at the SuperCharger. Can I get in for the vlog?
Yeah.
I want to check it out.
What are you trying to see, bro?
I just want to see like your wrap, see how much charge you got. Rumor has it you put a couple thousand miles on this baby already. Oof. Look at how what Stormtrooper, love it. Damn,
I got you
Painting's mom's strawberry shortcake, bro.
Yeah.
Woo! Let's go. Okay. Wow. Secure the bag. No floor mats. Bold choice. No floor mats.
I'm picking them up from Vincent.
Damn, bro.
Battery day.
You're picking them up from Vincent?
Yeah.
Woo! Shout out. Wait, can we pop one of these on?
Yeah.
Look at this. This is custom. Bro, bad look, dog. That plastique. Dog. You're reusing this though, right?
Bro, I've been reusing this all trip.
Okay. We're gonna
1
let it
liter
slide.
bottle.
Bro. So what do you call this print? This is so dope.
This is Stormtrooper print.
The secret Stormtrooper center console. Okay. And you already got 83. Bro, Stormtrooper. Can we see this?
2009.
Bro.
On that 20,
Savage.
3611.
Have you done a software update?
Yeah.
Bro, honestly, we're putting up numbers. What % of the way would you say you've driven? Because you've driven from all the way from Seattle to Montana to now Sacramento. So on the latest leg, Montana to Sacramento, what percentage did you actually drive?
There was a 30-mile stretch in Idaho where the sun was beaming straight on the front cameras, and I had some bug juice.
Wait, really? And so you
So-
couldn't autopilot? Bro, you had to drive?
I had to drive. It was a disaster.
Dude.
But then I used my windshield washer fluid, and the sun moved from like the 12 o'clock position, and I was back on autopilot. It was probably 1,170 miles out of 1,200.
Do you know how to close your frunk? That's another thing I don't know how to
Yeah,
do.
you just slam it shut.
And it like makes a sound like it makes you worried?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see the front of my car is littered.
Oh yeah, they in Eugene they wiped down my car from the bug juice. Oh yeah, because you have the white, so you can see it. Yeah, you don't really realize how many bugs you kill till you go on a road trip. It's like, wow. Road trip vlog. Made it to San Jose with the official Tesla geek. Social distancing.
Oh yeah, we are.
Musk Industries. Dude, the vibes are lit. Battery day, under 12 hours away, or 15 hours away. Good morning, battery day. It's the most epic day of the year. Jay Filchi, give me a ride in Stormtrooper. Woo! Bro, got the pin. We're ready to roll. Can't wait. I honestly got major FOMO. Okay.
One press. Open, please. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Rainbow
Wow. That is sick. Pretty epic. What up, Hyperchange? SuperCharging here in Centralia, Washington. Thought this would be a great time to wrap up my review of my first Tesla road trip, which made it all the way down from Seattle to San Jose, then to San Francisco, back to Eugene. Now I'm back in just, hour and a half away from Seattle, all the way back. Let me just check how many miles I put on the car. 1,860 miles, pretty epic. I feel like I've gone from a Tesla noob to Tesla Pro. When I left, I was barely using autopilot. Now I'm autopiloting the whole way. SuperCharging. I guess the biggest thing I gotta say is autopilot. This is a game changer. I cannot describe enough that until you go on a long road trip, it will make driving easier, stress-free. You can go longer than you ever have before because of this technology that makes it feel like you are guiding and controlling a spaceship, not really driving a car. And so I loved that. I love the sound system. The sound system was incredible. They have amazing integration with my Spotify, with TuneIn, so I can get my podcast. I got Joe Rogan, so I'm just listening to my guy Joe Rogan for hours, chilling on autopilot. Like, an amazing way to road trip. I noticed a lot of different potential with the efficiency gains. Like, I was actually trying to platoon behind a truck when I was tweeting like, oh my God, I'm gonna go try and hit the Mount Shasta supercharger from this other supercharger, which it said like, it was like a 120-mile ride, but it said it was only going to get me from like 80% down to 5%. I was like, that should be like 250 miles of range. Why is a 100-mile road trip going to crush all of that? And it was because of a massive elevation gain, which I wasn't thinking. So thankfully, you people on Twitter told me to not push it, and I didn't. I stopped, and it was fine. But I think it's really interesting that I've noticed that the range of the vehicle is very much affected by the elevation. When you're going downhills, you can sometimes actually gain charge, and you can see this amazing bar of it regenerating or using energy, which is super helpful when you're trying to guide and maximize energy efficiency. So I think that's a whole ball game that I've been learning about, is how to maximize this amazing piece of technology I've got here. And so I think there's a couple ways to do it, but I was trying to platoon behind this truck to actually gain range. And then I'm looking at like the energy consumption, which is so dope. And it was fascinating. And I actually think the platooning was kind of working, but then I ended up actually cracking my windshield. I don't know if you can see that. But yeah, so I've cracked my windshield. I'm going to make it back to Seattle and then get it fixed. But even with the cracked windshield, I'm so pumped. That was the only way the road trip went slightly not perfectly. The other thing about the road trip is I'm from New York. I wasn't driving that much in the past. I didn't realize how bad so many humans are at driving. Just the amount of people who get like pissed off and just floor it and pass everybody and do all these crazy lane changes. Like, I feel so much safer than almost me driving when autopilot's driving. There was a couple times like where I changed lanes and, there was like I almost hit someone because there's someone in my blind spot or whatever. And like, I don't know. I feel like I'm not as good at changing lanes as the Tesla. So, Tesla puts all their safety data about this, and it's actually, just anecdotally, I really truly felt that and felt so much safer with my Tesla changing lanes for me. And I think it's amazing because it gives you superhuman safety. I'm a super slow, cautious driver, always on chill mode the entire road trip. This is still like the fastest car on the road. It feels like a sports car on chill mode. But, the way you use autopilot can really make it safer or less safe. And so when I use autopilot, like, I always disengage it when I think I don't do navigate on autopilot yet, which is where it changes lanes and pass and gets off freeways. I'm not at that level. I'm going to get at that level soon. First road trip, give me some slack. But I think there's, it's a totally new skill. It's not like normal driving. It's a new skill to learn this autopilot software. And once you're good at it, it's way easier than driving. It's massive reduction of cognitive load. It's just the future of driving. And you can tell that as the software gets better, you can really feel how this is going to get all the way to self-driving. And I would say it's like on the highway, it's like 95% there to self-driving. City streets and arterials, it does amazing if the line markings are good. But then, as the streets start to get smaller, stop signs, no stoplights, not as good lane markings, it'll still work. But I've noticed that's where you're starting to see more of the beta of the software. But this is incredible to get someone who is so, cautious and slow of a driver as me to adopt this. I think is a huge win for the Autopilot software. And I think I actually am even safer than the average driver on Autopilot because I disengage whenever I think there's a remote chance that Autopilot could mess up. I'll take over. But so that's how I do it for me. And I'm sure this will evolve over time, but I just think it's really fascinating. And this is why I'm so pumped that I got the Tesla. And there's no way you could really understand what this, system is. This is like a beast. I feel like it's like a wild horse or like some sort of machine that it's got like a mind of its own, the Tesla. And so learning how to operate it and navigate it is fascinating. It's a new skill, not like driving, but it's way more fun. It's way easier. And I mean, there's just a feeling of when you're on autopilot, you're cruising on the highway, the car's in control, you see the whole road, you just have this level of confidence about what you're doing that is unlike anything else, as well as this level of mental relaxation because the car is doing so much of that cognitive load for you and doing all that hard work. It's just a totally new way to drive, and honestly is unlocking a new lifestyle for me. This is something I would have done in a plane 6 months ago. I would have flown from Seattle to San Francisco, would have flown back, massive amount of carbon emissions. Instead, I've done this amazing road trip. I had a blast doing it. I feel like I had less stress. I visited so many of my friends along the way on the road trip, like just literally a life-changing way to travel with lower emissions that's more fun. I pretty much had the highest expectations of anyone, and so I gotta say, it lived up to the hype. My review after this first road trip is I'm literally driving back already planning my next road trip. So I'm so pumped. I didn't get to try my Dream Case. Shout out to Dream Case, this bed in your Tesla. They sent me one. I'm going to try that out next time, do some camping. So that should be another epic Tesla video, but please let me know what you think in the comments below. Would love to get all your thoughts on the Tesla road trip. How can I make this video better? More SuperCharger reviews. I don't know. Just let me know. But anyway, I gotta say, 5 out of 5, first Tesla road trip, unbelievable, hyper changing the way we get around and drive sustainably and making it more fun and making it easier. I feel like I'm in the future right now. All right, see y'all. Oh, actually, there was one last thing I wanted to say. The people that I'm meeting at the SuperChargers, oh my God, like I've made so many amazing friends. Everyone is so friendly and just cool and like, I don't know, like the Tesla community, we all know how awesome it is. I drove the battery day. I love the Tesla community, but even just the community at SuperChargers, I love the vibe. I love meeting people. So I just wanted to throw that in there. So shout out to all the people who said what up at the SuperChargers and who I met, because you were all awesome.